Alright guys, this is Derek.
Hello.
I'm Willie, and or Tortcast, I don't know what you go by.
Zangetsu TV, and this is a partner unboxing for the Xbox One.
Sorry, the camera's so shaky.
On the side, we're going to have a Kinect, system, Xbox One wireless controller, Xbox One chat headset, 4K HDMI cable, which is the new high definition standard for HD TVs, which is better than 1080p. Built-in wireless, 1-year warranty when you buy the system new, and a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and crank this bitch open. We have the Xbox One charging kit that was bought separately. Pretty much, if you look into the contents of the package, you will find a Xbox One battery pack for your controller and a charging cable. The charging cable is over there, but you know, basic stuff you've already seen before. And then you obviously seen what Xbox One games look like with the case. So, moving on to the main event. It's got a...
I mean, obviously you've already seen an Xbox One unboxing.
Probably.
But still.
But if you haven't, and you're looking towards buying an Xbox One, this is the video. So it's just going to kind of cut this open very neatly. Alright, so actually I think I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. Yeah, there we go. And right out the box, we have the Kinect. Oh man, this thing is gorgeous big. Super big. All that good stuff in there. Okay, so I'm going to try and pull this out. Alright, there you go. So it has the plastic on it. That is just gorgeous right there. It's definitely a lot bigger than the first Kinect. I'm going to try and pull this tape off. Feels really strong. Feels like it's made out of really good material. Really sleek. I like the design personally. I also like the PS4, but personally I just think the Xbox One Kinect is a really powerful and revolutionary device that definitely can take technology to the next level, to places that haven't been explored just yet, with movement and other features like that. So this is an awesome right there. And I believe on a website for it was in the top 10 of most revolutionary devices of 2013 with the voice features and everything like that. Right here we have the Xbox One headset. Definitely, I think it definitely looks better than the original 360 headset. Xbox One logo right there, Xbox logo. Thing I'm mostly excited about is the Xbox One controller. All I've seen is it in videos. I have not seen it in person, so I was very happy to buy the system. And you have your sound, volume up, volume down, mute. So yeah, that's...
Once again, sorry for the shaky camera.
Yeah, sorry about that. But pretty much basic manual stuff. Get equipped, stuff like that, paperwork. Next we have the infamous Microsoft Xbox Power Brick, which is bigger than and better than ever. Not sure better, but definitely bigger. With all the fans in the Xbox One, they wanted to reduce heating, so they put some fans on the Kinect and the Power Brick. It has some tape on here, so I'm going to go ahead and take this off, because pretty much after we're done unboxing, both of us are just going to get to playing, and I just love that sleek matte black with the sleek glossy black. It just mixes really well. Doesn't feel cheap, feels pretty strong. None of the material here feels cheap at all. Another cord I believe goes with the power brick. Yeah, this is the power brick cord.
Look at the
if you want to take a second, take a look. And that Kinect Eye, you can just tell the whole Kinect thing is just way better this time. It feels really good, really strong, and it feels like you got a lot of bang for your buck.
Yeah, definitely worth the extra $100, I think. With
yeah, definitely, right? I mean, look at just the feel of that thing.
Jesus.
Moving on to one of the main events. Here it is, the infamous Xbox One controller. Actually, I'm going to let Willie go ahead and do that because he's a big controller fan and all that stuff. Loves playing Call of Duty, so that'd be definitely his thing right there. Batteries, of course, we don't need those now. How's it feel?
It feels way better.
Really? Seriously?
It really does.
Oh my god, it feels
I
like
mean,
you're
it's-
in heaven right now.
It's like
I heard the
matte,
D-pad.
the matte design instead of how it's usually the glossy.
Yeah, I heard
I
the
think
D-pad feels really good.
Yeah, like smaller, so your thumbs have more control over the finger grips, in my opinion.
Yeah, they have the little grips around there, and then yeah, that feels like a really nice new D-pad. And this is the button.
I can't honestly really tell much difference in the D-pad other than it's not as big, so you're going to be able to go exactly which way you want.
Yeah.
Instead of like you push this way and it kind of goes.
And
obviously,
they
like I
have
said.
these things called impulse triggers, so when you shoot your gun, they vibrate. So it feels more realistic.
The big difference, like from what I see, is just the analog sticks. They're smaller, like more agile. I guess you'd say, especially with these grips, it's really nice.
And then they have, instead of start and whatnot, they have these the share button and then menu screen and stuff like that. So you mind if I get a feel for that?
Dude, go for it.
I have to say, this feels really good. This feels amazing. Oh my goodness. This is like, it may not be super revolutionary. It may just be an upgrade from the 360 controller. But do you want to get a comparison from both of them?
Here.
Okay, so we're going to go and get a comparison. This huge improvement. I love it. And I'm not dick riding Microsoft or whatever, because I love Sony too. I feel more comfortable and at home with Microsoft, and for the controller they designed, it just feels really great. Really nice feel on the triggers. I heard a little bunch of complaints here and there for the small amount of people that the triggers were a little bit small. I mean the joysticks, but I mean this feels really good. Feels like they grip really well. And this is
Yeah, so look at like I said, the big difference I see is the analog sticks. They're just much smaller. Now I did like the fact that there was no like this part, so I like if I wanted to rest my fingers up top.
Yeah, definitely.
Instead
And
of
you
it
just
goes straight
got
up.
that rest right there, so you don't have to worry about you just kind of your fingers
About
feel
touching the
more
battery pack, obviously.
Yeah, your fingers just feel more comfortable there. And the triggers, I have to admit, the triggers feel great.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
That's a huge improvement. It's like 2 times bigger, but it just feels better. And then I like
Anyways.
that new home button. That's really nice.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet.
And it actually lights up white when you turn it on. Completely, like the whole symbol and everything. Alright, so I did the first half. I'm going to let Willie go ahead and take out the Xbox One itself. And whatever else may be in there.
Let's see what we got in here. Like ah, shit.
This is pretty much a big moment we've all been waiting for. I've been waiting for it 2 months. Willie's been waiting for it.
Not
I'm
too
gonna go ahead
much.
and hold that. Well, not 2 months. Me 2 months. Willie was gonna get it later on, but this was more like a group effort. There it is.
See, I'm unboxing to make it so you guys don't see it till the very end. Alright, so here we go. It's the Xbox.
Wow. Doesn't feel cheap. It's definitely lighter than I thought it would be. I mean, you can lift that up with one hand.
Yeah, it's still much bigger than the 360.
Yeah, that's just touch. That's
Yeah.
touch sensitive.
I think it looks better, obviously.
Built-in Blu-ray player. That's a huge improvement right there. 4K HDMI cable that comes with it, which, like I said, is the next standard above 1080p. So you expect 4K TVs to come out later on in the future. And around this side is where you plug in. That's a USB port. This looks like a button to eject. But overall, everything together, I think this system is worth $500 definitely. You may not think so, but unless you get a true feel for the system and actually, feel the controller see the Kinect with your own 2 hands. I mean, it's a fingerprint magnet, but you know, you can just wipe it off every once in a while because you're not going to be touching the system as much except for the power button. But besides that, I think the system is worth the $500 I paid for it. I paid $570, but that's just because it's such a hard system to find, and that goes to show you that actually, even though the hype has been living up to, you know, the expectations of a lot of people, it was worth it because so far I have no complaints. Now, anything revolving around the interface itself, the home screen, playing games and stuff, that'll be for another video, maybe a couple days from now, so expect that. But besides that, this is on Get to TV, and this is Tortcast, and this was the Xbox One unboxing. Everybody have a Merry Christmas, and we look forward to uploading more videos in the future.